In a world where we've had so many different takes on zombie movies, Zombieland, the first one, stood out. So now we got pretty much, 10 years later, sequel. Good job. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Zombieland 2 Double Tap. Zombieland 2 Double Tap, of course, stars Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, Abigail, what's her last name? Breslin? Yeah. Zoe Douche? Deutsch? Hey, look, even Rosario Dawson, Luke Wilson, Tom Middleditch. Man, there's a lot of people in this movie. And, of course, this is a sequel to the Zombieland. I don't know why it took so long, but hey, you know, it's here. It's about 10 years later, even though I think they kind of reference it being more about 8 years maybe. But, I mean, it's still a while. And they're all still together, but then certain things happen, especially Little Rock. Of course, Abigail Breslin. She's just kind of just hating the fact that I'm living with these people in this fucking crazy land that's now just like a wasteland, pretty much. And I just want to fall in love with somebody in this and this. And she meets a hippie dude. So, of course, they have to go find her. And then zombies along the way. But, of course, the zombies have evolved just a little bit. That's pretty much what's going on here. So what did I think of Zombieland 2 Double Tap? Entertainment up the ass. I didn't expect anything else but this from this movie, okay? I wasn't expecting anything too crazy. I was like, okay, I will love this movie as long as they give a great slow motion intro with a Metallica song. Like the first one. And they did. That's not a spoiler. I think everybody kind of figured that they would do something like that. But yes, you know, I'm just because I'm a Metallica fan, and I remember watching the first Zombieland, and when it started in the fucking From Whom to Bell Tolls, and it just started going slow motion. I was like, I'm gonna fucking love this movie. So naturally, all of it's here, you know, especially with the rules and everything. And then, Woody Harrelson, it's hard. He's one of those guys where it's just like, when he's in the movie, you're like, the movie sucked. But Woody Harrelson, him and Jesse Eisenberg have a great chemistry because they're so polar opposite from each other. A lot of good one-liners here, a lot of good comedy, and just good comedy timing with some of the comedy here. And then, of course, with the introduction of Zoe Diauch, whatever the hell, being the girl Madison, who's very brain dead, very stupid, you know, that cliche Valley girl, that. It can be overbearing a lot. Sometimes it's just like, you guys are going way too overboard, but a lot of the times it works. Emma Stone, of course, I love her, always love her. She's great. She, with her the bad girl attitude, the bitchy kind of attitude. And yeah, Abigail Breslin, she's also great too. And Rosario Dawson is also great. And then the scene with Luke Wilson and Thomas Middleditch, which you kind of saw in the trailer, you know, how they're kind of they act like Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg. That scene is great. There's a fucking one shot in here, too, guys. There's a fucking one shot with craziness that's happening with these zombies. And it's nuts. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's well executed, and Jesus Christ. A lot of good kills, zombie kills. They make fun of hippies, of course. And there's just a lot of you can't expect anything. You could totally nitpick the shit out of this movie, but you really have to suspend disbelief with how these people have been surviving and looking the same, or I don't know, you know, in this world, and everything's still kind of, you know, you got to suspend all of that. Just have a good time. Just have a good time in the movie. Just enjoy the comedy aspect of it. It doesn't always hit. No, it doesn't, but most of it does. I was entertained, and like I said, there's some surprises in this movie, which are great. And like I said, even in my my first reaction review, stay to the very end, because yeah, there's a little mid scene, and I know, and also too, a lot of people were wondering hey, did you see Grace Randolph's cameo? You can't even fucking tell it's her. Stop asking me that. Kind of sucks that a lot of people were spreading her cameo around, because then it kind of spoiled stuff, you know. I don't know. I was like, fantastic, guys, just spread that around. You know, because you guys hate Grace Randolph so much, you spread around her fucking scene, and it kind of spoiled shit. And it's it's just kind of ridiculous. But yeah, am I going to put it on the favorite wall of 2019? Absolutely. Get the fuck up there. Up there on the wall, guys. And as you can see, I put El Camino up there. I didn't do a full-on review like this, but I really enjoyed that movie. You guys saw my quick review. I mean, of course, I said it relied heavily on flashbacks, and you know, I still felt maybe it wasn't necessary, but it was a good prologue of Jesse's character if you guys are Breaking Bad fans. And I suggest if you haven't watched the show, watch it. It's one of the greatest shows ever made. So there you go, guys. That's my review of Zombieland 2 Double Tap. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. If you saw the movie, hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel, filmjunkie.com, for all my content. Follow me in the stock commands over there, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And then, of course, Patreon if you want to help out the pirate ship. And shirts down below. All right, guys? Talk to you later.